Can you hear us, Debbie? Give us a thumbs up, Debbie, if you can hear us.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
Jenn's birthday. Did not know that. Oh, that's cool. How many members did we need? 5? Oh, then we got 5. Yeah.
Your brother still? Yeah. It's going well still.
Oh, yeah,
I'm thinking that the good idea was probably.
No,
whenever you're ready.
It's
We
going,
have
it's
the
going.
amount of people, but take.
Hey, you're so cute.
Take it.
One.
Look at
This
that.
one at the same time.
No, she was fine, Deb.
No, unfortunately,
Hello, hello.
hello, welcome. Hi, Micaiah. I want you to sign in.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, you good to start?
Yep, ready to go.
Yeah, we're good. Yes.
Welcome everyone, glad you're here. Welcome everyone. I just think is there anyone who can so that's my future? I'm going to approve the meeting minutes.
Second.
Thank you. You did the second? Okay. All in favor? Oh, all in favor? That's a mouthful. Let me impose. Oh, and me. Okay. Okay, well, Pete, take us away.
Okay, thank you. So the vote was very close. It came down to President Astrid Tuminez of UVU and the Gold Star families. It was just a difference of 1 vote. And so we started the process of reaching out to Astrid and having, her and UVU kind of be the grand marshals. Where are we kind of at on that, Sydney? What was the latest? Because she actually ran in. She's a student at UVU. Sydney is. And she actually ran into President Tuminez.
Just went up to her.
So I talked to her a bit. It's a little complicated, so we're just waiting to hear back. It might be like a week or so, just because I think she's going out of town, and then just with her calendar, she's not 100% sure because she does have to be at the VIP dinner and at the parade. So we're just waiting to hear back. She did sound like she would want to do it, so if her schedule allows, then she would, but we're just waiting to hear back. So I think when we get that, we will.
Yeah, and if for whatever reason she's not able to do it, we'll probably put a pin in that one and just move to the Gold Star families.
Or
plan.
Or I was thinking that if we have it as like UVU with her like featuring Astrid, I was thinking we could still probably have it UVU and then
Just
have someone else accept the grand marshal on behalf of her,
Yeah, that could be another way to do it for sure.
which I was thinking.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll kind of work through that. And then the theme for Oremfest, and this was a little bit more decided, was investing in the future. So that's kind of the theme that we'll be going with for this year and try to do some things that play into that. And I think that fits well with UVU, education, investing in the future. So I think those are all like really good things.
Yeah. Before we move to you again, Christie, for like member reports where we go through everyone, I wanted to introduce Paula. We're excited to have her on board. So she is a new committee member. Her and then Sarah Ashlie, who is not here tonight, but she'll be at our next meeting. And so I'll be meeting with both of them next week to discuss which area they want to be over, but we're just excited. And then Paula, I'll have you kind of do your spiel that you did to me and introduce yourself and all that.
Well, my name is Paula. I live in Wong. I work in Wong. I basically, I just love to get involved with different things. Our company, we're a foster profit agency, and we deal with a lot of transitions without living, DSPD, shelter, children, and so we like to get them out in the community. And Orem has been such a huge support for our company and our clients, helping them with current child issues in the community and with job support and mentorship. and with education, so it's been just a beautiful thing. So when I just wanted to, I looked it up, and my sister used to be a part of, one of the committees. I think it's the development grant.
Mm.
And, yeah, I just thought it'd be a great idea, and I got the call, this is fun, it's a great idea.
Cool.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure? Okay, so what we wanted to do is just go over like, everyone kind of has their area, or everyone has their areas that they're gonna be in charge of. So I kind of wanted to go through everyone's areas to see if you have any new ideas, or if you had anything to report on it, changes, anything like that. And so kind of go through everyone really quickly. And then after that, we can go over like applications and deadlines. And Pete, also real quick, you had something about marketing that you wanted to share with the group.
Yeah, just, it's about time to get started on the magazine as well as the website. So if there's anything that's changing about your event, details or something you want focused on differently, just let me know, because it's go time for the magazine. Oh, yeah, just like an insert, like a pop-up that comes up.
Oh, just like, no.
But we can do something. There's a space for that. Yeah.
Since I wasn't here last year, I'm just wondering if I can get a digital copy of what was last year so that I can know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What event are you over?
The baby con.
Baby contest?
Which there will be changes because we are moving it from the fitness center over to Hillcrest. So that'll be something that we need to,
Okay.
Could we possibly just do a PDF out to the entire commission? Would that be all right? So we can all run through it? Do we have a PDF? file?
Yeah, I have it right here.
of last year. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If not, I have magazines that I can bring in next month.
And then look over.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Or could you send out a PDF and then they can make notes and. send it
Yeah.
out? That'd be cool.
I think we can
Oh.
do both versions if you wanted to do more digital, or if you would rather do it on the magazine and just fill it out and then let us know. We could do both ways. I would assume. I'm sorry, Pete. I would.
Yeah, I'll send it right now.
Huh?
Keep diving in.
Yeah.
Okay, so start at the top, food vendors, Christie.
Food. The page for applications is now open. As of today, we've already received 30 applications.
Oh my gosh.
Did like an email go out to these folks, or they just
Nope,
like,
they're
just waiting?
planning to do it. So-
Would you still like an email?
Pardon?
Would you like an email to go out?
No.
Okay.
We're going to have 20.
Alrighty.
Okay. I fully expect to double that number. We're going to close on March 15th. And honestly,
Don't want
expect
to
to
do
have
social media
60,
posts about
80
it?
Well, maybe not.
applicants for that.
It might get people
I
hyped a little
do
bit.
have, just a heads up, most of them are wanting double spaces, so we're gonna work on that, figure all that out. But, and then also, who will be my contact this year for working with the sponsors? Last year it was Kevin.
So I have two food groups who have already said that they filled out the application and they are planning on donating it, Fruitzel and Kona Ice.
Okay,
So we need to have them for sure.
okay. Now, on the application form, it says that sponsorship is not a guarantee
Okay.
of acceptance, that the sponsors would also be vetted. So if anybody contacts you, let them know that, because
Okay.
the reason for that is that I could have 6 pizza places, one sponsors, and we don't need 6.
Right. I do know Kona Ice donates 100. What are they? Coupons to the volunteers. Kind of
So these two that you've already talked to,
One Ice has been has been a sponsor,
Mhm.
but there's, depending on what they've donated, there's limitations to actually what they want to get.
yeah,
Okay.
I know last year they were guaranteed us a certain, their choice of spot
Okay.
kind of thing, so just keep me updated.
Yeah.
yeah, because the thing that Jim's talking about is they're paying cash, like they're giving $2,000, but
Mhm.
in the past, Kona Ice hasn't done cash, they've done it in
Okay.
kind.
Okay.
And so these spots are reserved for those that are willing to put the money there.
Do we have interest? I know if we're adding like some of like the Hillcrest Sports Tournament, would you be interested in offering, you know, 4 food spots at a different night, at a different location, if they don't live in? I'm looking for more yeses to our food vendors.
That would be something that.
Oh.
We want to do, for sure, but something.
Okay.
Check out.
I know Debbie's not here, but if that gives us a couple, or, you know, we have a lot of pizza places, we love them. I'm sure everyone would love the main one, but we should, you know.
Usually what we have more than anything is, like Polynesian food type thing.
Okay,
And I should, at the very most, we can only take 2, but I usually have 5 or 6 on.
yeah, no, I would be very interested on the people that are not selected for the carnival portion, like Bryce said, having them in the Hillcrest Sports Tournament or finding another.
And do you want them more food trucks?
I would say yes.
Yeah, they would need to be food trucks. That's still something we can, I don't think it's something that we thought about, but something that we can pitch to Debbie and then see what she would like to do.
And then the other thing on this is because there's a lot more food trucks and trailers, are we willing to allow them to use their own generators? Or do we want to restrict that? It's mainly a noise issue.
Oh, okay, I was like, I feel like I would turn to you guys to see,
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
not-
would,
It's not a power issue to us.
oh, okay.
It does make it more convenient many times to let them use their own generator, but some of them have really loud generators.
Yeah,
And some of them don't, and you would never know that until they showed up.
would it save us on like, cause I know that sometimes we have like power outages on, because there's so much power being connected.
Maxing it out.
Yeah, could it be where we limit how many people have generators, like it's every second or every third person, so we can kind of have the sound not be all together and have all 6 generators sitting next to each other? Does that make sense?
We can vary it any way we want.
Okay,
We
But-
could even like make a requirement that it has to be a certain type of generator, or like a generator that's under so many decibels. Like I know we've had a really noisy one for our family. And we upgraded to one that was nowhere close to as noisy.
Yeah.
Better noise.
Okay, we'll think about that more than.
Yeah.
Coming months as we see more applications.
yeah, and then we can decide, yeah, when we talk about, when you decide which ones are being picked, that's where we can go through with layout of like, yeah, you can have generators, we would actually probably want them to have generators, but again, try to lay them out where they're not all next to each other, and so you spread out the sound.
So your noise level probably comparable to those.
Oh, yeah, it's- I don't know if that's something
I.
I noticed, yeah, I don't think I noticed
Yeah.
Loud around one section, but if you did an amount of spreading out.
Amount. I think we could be okay. So I would say go ahead and encourage it to have their own generators, so that we don't have to keep running into so many power outages. But then we can strategically place them in a layout that helps. And then just to confirm, so it is open now and then it closes March 15th.
So already we're 10 more things. And we do.
Do we have a good variety, would you say?
Yeah, average.
Average.
Yeah. It looks good, most of the names are, I haven't gone into it in depth,
Yeah,
but as I glance down, most all of them are really familiar,
okay.
so.
Cause I think we are interested in still doing a social media post about the food vendors. So then we can also get we wanna start building up the excitement leading up to Oremfest, so then, and then hopefully also we branch out to getting some different food vendors. And then the ones that we say no, we can see if they wanna go to the sports tournament.
And for those that are concerned, we definitely will get a food vendor. I hope that makes tornado fries are better.
All right.
That's what, #1 complaint of last year? I was like, yeah. We'll put that on the social media post. If you specialize in ribbons, you're in. Okay, thank you.
Oh, so did you say you're accepting 20?
Well, we have an option about 20 food places.
How is that gonna change, will it change the layout of that?
A little bit. If we accept. Last year, I don't know if somebody has the budget numbers in front of them, But between sponsors and that, and it said, we set the bigger ones to take 20, or the income will still generate $30,000. So, we'll work with all the numbers,
Yeah.
make sure we get the income that we're expecting, that balance the power issues and balance the.
Do you have any updates from Ashlie?
So Ashlie is gonna be staying on the committee. Chris is not, going to be joining just because they can't make it, they're gonna make it as many times to the meetings that they can, but they will be over the VIP tent, which she is very, very excited about, and we wanted her to stay on, so she will continue to do that.
Mariah? Oh, hi, sorry.
Yeah, so, this year, we don't have anything really that different that we're changing. We're gonna do something really similar to what we did last year. We had a PK, we had some like fun lawn games. I think the only thing that there is trying to purchase some of those lawn games to keep, because I think we borrow other so. For logos. Hopefully the weather's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but last year, did we wrap up? Like,
we had there was
like
like 30 minutes early there to
I think
Thunder.
almost all the way to the party.
We were so
Like,
close.
oh, no, ready to make your life? No,
Very cool. Okay, for boutiques, we've gotten a bunch of applications in, sent out an email.
I did.
Great. Some new ones, which is cool, some of our regulars. So, I'm closing it on April 15th.
Okay.
And then allowing like a week of decision making and then information and stuff.
Are you also okay with doing a social media post of just,
Yeah.
again, building the excitement, but also seeing if we can get even more new boutiques and
Yeah.
variety in it?
And that would be great.
Okay.
And a full page spread, and that.
And the full,
A
yes,
new banner, like boutique.
yeah.
You got a great vision for this.
I do.
Yeah.
I would like to see it happen. You're looking at me as a.
Oh, I was like.
That sounds good,
I'm like, I'm not in charge.
No disagreement.
You have to correct that one.
Do you want us to reach out to the people? Oh, balloons are nice. It's a nice touch. Yeah. Do you want us to reach out to the Orem Farmers Market people to say, to have them tell their vendors to apply?
It depends, because it's not a food.
Right, but like the more of the knickknacks and clothing and. Yeah, the knick-knack fatty wrecks, yeah.
Yes, as long as it's not a food specific.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I think the only thing that we ran into last year for the health department was just making sure anyone that is trying to do piercings,
Yeah.
that they have the correct insurance.
Is that what it is?
No.
Can we shut them down?
We shut them down because of the environment, they have to be in a more clean,
More
healthy
sterile.
environment, sterile.
Yeah.
environment.
But remember that the hairs, people, they just had the correct, they were able to keep doing it because they had the correct insurance to be able to do it outside. So I don't know, maybe that's something to look into.
It's everybody else.
Okay.
That's what she-
So just a heads up that
Yeah.
there's gonna probably be a lot of earring places, so just letting them know that they can't do the piercings
We
as
did
well.
put on our application, no piercing.
Perfect.
That's up.
Okay,
So.
did you have a comment real quick?
Oh, just to the banner, I know last year we sort of had to ration the banner and signage budget because we had to replace every single thing with the new branding. Did we get all the way through that?
Well, we haven't spent any money yet.
We did stickers, remember, we
Okay.
had to make a lot of
Yeah.
stickers to go over a lot of the stuff to.
Do we think we'll have money to do that this year?
I mean, I guess I was just gonna, if we have to replace sort of our evergreen banners, then it seems an even smaller chance, but if we've done that and we feel good with whatever solution we had, then we can take these and move them to the top.
How they did over the year, the stickers and all this.
So we can find out, because I agree, I think refresh signage to send them to exactly where we wanna send them in the park is a great idea. I just, I didn't wanna overcommit if we were like, no, we have a backlog of all of these other banners that we have to do with the old logos, so. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it time street banners? What about that too? Changing those?
Yeah, exactly, well, and that's.
That's what we need to
Basically, if
do.
we could, before the next meeting, do our internal design priorities,
Yeah.
so we know that we can add
Can I
new
have
stuff
you-
rather than just replacing the stuff.
Can I get you to get quotes on it?
Yeah.
So we know how much it is.
Borrowed some of our EMT signs and water and first aid and stuff like that. Were they given to you or did you have those?
Wait, what?
I do not know.
What
EMP
is it?
signage,
EMT sign?
EMT and water.
like first aid type of stations,
Pardon?
like first aid stations.
Yeah.
Okay. I
I
have
was
not
in
heard
the
about those.
police.
Had those
Yeah.
years ago.
It's one of those boxes, I feel like when I was doing my, like, surgery
Florida mattress.
okay, because there were so many that were like in that box.
Florida
After-
mattress going fast. It was for a police event.
Well, I could reach out to Pili, who is in her old office, and I can see if she knows where it could be, anything over at police. So, okay, okay, anything else for boutiques? Cool, it's exciting. Exciting to get a lot of applications.
Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, Orem's got town.
Yeah, so the application is open and we've got a few applicants already and for those who don't know, Shelly Seastrand, her son died in a motorcycle accident. And so I've tried to reach out to her twice, but haven't heard back, obviously, it's still very fresh. So we don't know if Shelly will continue on with this, but we'll just keep going like normal and just wait for Shelly.
Annie, oh, sorry, I don't forget. Kids, crap, Annie texted me, and she says, I'm not gonna make it to the city meeting tonight, and if it work, I need the lady over the sponsors to reach out to me in text or email. I thought I asked her last month, but I haven't heard anything, did you ask her to do that? I don't remember, is that you, Heather?
Oh, she probably, who is this again?
Annie Turner.
I have not heard from her, but maybe.
No, she didn't remember your name, so she couldn't reach out to you, she wanted you to reach out to her.
Oh,
So you reach out to her, that is the whole point meeting. There you
And
have
then
it.
if you need her contact info,
Yeah.
you can get that from Jill.
Yes, that was it.
Jill,
One,
okay.
okay.
Oh, she just may need Annie's email.
Oh, okay,
Annie Turner's email.
okay.
You get that too, I love it.
I will, yeah, I'll email it to you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Park show.
John and Tyler are not here, but I have been meeting with Tyler, just talking about the barbecue, and so we're just still, again, figuring out what's the best solutions and how to keep those hot as we give them out, and so nothing really to report, but just working on it, starting the plan right
I
now.
have a question about that.
Yes.
It says that we're doing the barbecue and the car show still on Monday. I thought we were switching it back to Wednesday and Monday was just a one-time thing. Was I mistaken?
No, we are keeping it on Monday because we felt like the,
I thought that Red Road had a conflict and this was the only year they could do it on Monday, but Red Road doesn't have a conflict?
we convinced them not to have a conflict. That's how to say it?
It's on the email, yeah.
Convinced them. No, we had, and Kenna, when she was here, we had like big discussions about like, it felt like a really fun, big kickoff
Yeah.
to the whole thing. It was huge. And so we essentially went to Red Road being like, we would like to keep it on Mondays, and they're like, maybe not, and we're like, yes, and then they said yes. So,
Okay.
so yeah, we are gonna keep it on Mondays because we really love the vibe of the kickoff, and so that's gonna keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
Rotary, bread things,
They're related.
hot dog, pie, all the good things.
Pretty good at that. Who's providing the pies this year?
Who was it last year? Village Inn?
Harmon's.
No, Harmon's?
No, it's been the last 2 years.
Let me double check that. I have not heard yet from any of, so I emailed all of the sponsors 2 days ago, so last year's sponsors, and I haven't heard back about the pies, but I'll look into it first.
So maybe by next meeting, we can
Yeah, I should have
ask her again
everything.
and see if anyone has signed up between now and then.
Is there any place to get them other than Harmon's?
We found much stuff in the past.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. We love working with them.
Eaters still in, Eaters does some pies.
okay.
Tropical size pies, visible.
Oh, that's not a Costco, that's, oh,
Yeah. I mean, Costco probably would, that's the thing. They probably would donate it.
yeah.
Oh.
What pie will be in season? if you don't?
ask them to do some.
They only have one size pan.
Cherry pie. Oh. So that way, it's whoever.
Hey, cheesecake company. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, do not do cheesecake, no.
I haven't.
A lot of our kids.
Yeah.
We already do a quarter for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, so is there an application to like have people sign up or is this?
Yeah,
later?
yeah, it's ready to go, it's online, so people can start signing up.
So,
Oh. I've done it before.
I thought it's last time.
Oh.
Yeah, he did pie.
Yeah, cause
Yeah, he's definitely pie this year.
Steve did pie and he got sick and threw up.
Yep,
yeah.
No tacos.
Yes.
it was worth it.
But like I've been saying, so I had a meeting with him and his interns about marketing, and so like we're gonna be doing that as well to be like, hey, applications for boutiques and food and pie and hot dog eating contests, so all that is gonna be going, and so hopefully we can get more applications.
Have you heard back from the nurses still? Yeah,
No, we've not yet.
I know that Ken said last year, like, he'll do it, you just gotta make sure you talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the same people with the dilly bars for the pool party.
Yeah.
Like he does it every year. You just have to like kind of,
He
Go in
does
person.
not contact you back.
yeah,
Really?
like you have to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
like there was one year he even said that he'd donate and I showed up and they didn't have any, so they had
That was
to.
last year.
scrap.
Oh, no.
That was last year, actually.
Last year.
Because we had like the glue or the non-dairy one.
Awesome. I went for that.
I know, but I was just saying, like, we had a bunch of
We
the
had
non-dairy.
the vineyard and yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to keep up on
Okay,
the
sounds
dilly
good.
bar guy.
The dilly bar.
And
Still don't know
are
his
we
name.
going to, limit the number of kids in the pie eating
I think we
contest?
should get so messy. I hate it, 'cause there's like all these different rounds and it's like, you don't really know who to cheer for and like,
Yep,
but I agree with it, should be limited. Why? Well,
for a wolf kid, yeah.
just all of them blend it together, all the wolves together. And they can be against each other, right?
I mean, the problem we've had is we've never been able to fill it up ahead of time. So we're at the event, yeah, and then we have too many and then, yeah. So maybe we'll just push it harder ahead of time. And maybe stick to it, like, hey, if you're not pre-registered, you can't do it.
And then just have a cutoff of like, we're only accepting 3 kids.
Yeah,
That-
so the first 3 kids up gets.
Get to compete.
Because will we know ahead of time how many pies we're getting? Because I think that's also another thing.
This last year we got. Oh, I can't remember how many pies, but we knew that we had so many adults, so we cut those pies in half.
Uh-huh,
And then we knew the rest were in quarters.
okay.
And so we knew that we could just load those up and then we still have to have it over,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't know. We didn't know how many and but we knew
Right.
how many adults we had. So we're like, okay, we're doing the adults first, cutting the half pies, and then the rest can be kids, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to do a better job of getting pre-registered.
Thanks, babe. Baby content. So, like you were mentioning, the main change is that it's gonna be at a new location
Mhm.
this year. I was talking with you after our last meeting, and I do think it's a good idea to use a little bit more interaction, so it's more than just like, hey, take a picture of the video, okay, anything.
Yeah.
Brainstorming that little idea, there's 2 big different ideas. One, I love interactive walls. And so if we set up a bunch of coloring tables, where people could draw either their own handprint or a cover of their own story, so it's like my story, that kind of thing. And then we just take a bunch of construction tape and put it up on the wall, and it can go up, and if you tape it onto the wall, then it's a photo opportunity for everyone. If we put like an Oremfest in the middle, and it's something that the kids can be doing while the parents are waiting, like their baby photos. And so I'm liking that idea, because I don't think that's gonna be horribly expensive to do either.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be maybe. Like, right. The other idea is something that you were bringing up, is what if we could have like a princess and a superhero come too, to interact with some of the other kids? But that one I don't wanna promise right now, because I just don't know what budget looks like.
Yeah.
And so if the budget looks really well, or maybe in a year or two, I think it'd be a great idea to do a baby contest, but then rather than a contest, just a photo opportunity with a princess and Spider-Man or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. And so
Yeah.
that other siblings can have their photo taken instead of just the little new baby having their photo taken, and then everyone has a reason to go on social media to check out the different photos that are taken.
That's a great idea.
So what
Good
about
idea.
that company that does the costumes?
The mermaid one.
Yeah, but they said they actually have a lot more costumes.
They also have the other ones.
Yeah.
Cause we have a couple people who have reached out being like, hey, we are character interactions. We would love to come and be a part of the event. Like, we have mermaids that would want to come to the pool party and just have mermaids on the side. And so we could see that if that's something that they want to donate, as well as if we can have these character interactions.
Then we know we'll dress up.
I will not. I will not. I'm busy, the parade. I can't do it. I get really awkward, actually. Like, anyone that like is playing a character, I'm like, I don't.
I know we have a number of touch points with the Sierra, and I know that they have a incredibly extensive costume department as well. They've offered in the past, obviously there'd be a number of stipulations, but we also might have a chance if we just
Volunteer.
if we need to look for this year's solution on this year's budget, that might be an option as well, depending on if it's not a very, very specific princess that we need to be a superhero, or some princesses, that might be an option as well. So I think another row, let us know if that's the direction we want to go, and we can work with them to see what they might have available for a second one.
Even if you wanted to do like a super budget friendly version, so you would just not have a camera on the characters, and then mom's holding the baby getting ready to, yeah, and then dad can be going to take.
So I think if we wanted, and if you're passionate about going in that direction, I think we can make it happen this year. I think we have a lot of contacts that we could do. So I think that'd be really fun. Cause I think, yeah, and maybe do a little bit of both. You still can have coloring, but then you can also have interactions with the characters. So, yeah,
See how many volunteers I can drag over with me.
yeah, perfect.
That'd be nice. Summer nights. Vacant.
Yeah, so that was gonna be one of the ones that either Paula or Sarah will be over. So once we meet with Sarah next week, they're gonna decide which one they're more passionate about.
With that, does the mall provide everything, stage and background and stuff?
Because the stage is provided by, that's BYU's donation, is that they donate the stage and sound and all that. And then, yeah, the University Place Mall provides the area, and then I think the only thing we provided last year was just, we paid for the entertainer, and then we gave out like ice cream sandwiches. So, that's a cool event.
Did you want to talk about doing a concert versus a storytelling?
Oh, yeah, we were thinking about looking into, because we have to just decide, and it's up to whoever is gonna be in charge of it, of making it either, because last year it's been like a kind of a concert and a storyteller. But we're like, what if it is just like a concert that you can just sit and like watch music and listen to music? And so whoever is in that will let them make the final decision, but thinking of trying to find different bands, that could also be a fun idea.
I worry about the bands competing with the stage performances over at like the city center, like, will bands, we would, I don't know, does Orem have enough bands, we're not gonna run out, we're not gonna burn out by.
Oh, no, there are so
Not
many bands, yeah. And I think this band, like, we always pay for someone that is a little bit more well-known, where the ones that are over on the stage entertainment, they're well-known, but they're like starting out bands. It's like the nicest way to say it.
Good tribute bands.
Good they
tribute
bring a good vibe. So.
The Yankee dinner.
I think that one we'll probably skip over just as soon as we get as many sponsors and then we start figuring that out, but it's in the same location. It's just gonna be on the 31st over at Canyon Tech. And yeah, I don't think there's much to report, just gathering as many
I mean,
donations.
Canyon Tech is already committed, so.
Yeah.
I guess that's the same as the Wheeler company. Canyon Tech is the same as. Wheeler. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I think suggestions, whatever we have for.
Wasn't it like a cheesecake?
It was custom pie.
Oh, I don't, yeah.
It was the strawberry shortcake.
Oh, strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, well,
Biscuit.
you know what, great, that's good to know, cause now I'll pull up the last voice and then change it.
I'm like.
Yeah, can we do daily bar? Bryce, with the Costco pies and like daily bar. Save the cost, anyway.
Come on stage on Thursday.
That's May 31st.
Yes, May 31st, so that's why I was like, it feels like it's gonna come a lot quicker than normal.
Mhm.
Okay, so Chris, sports tournament.
So Debbie is not able to be here, but she actually will be at our March meeting. But her report, I talked to her, she's just like, yep, we are setting up all of the registration and layout and all of that. So her and her team are just working on kind of the back end of everything. And then whoever they get assigned will start working on like helping them and all that stuff. So
Did you figure out a date about when, like when it's?
yeah.
Essentially, the event will be 3 days. There will be nothing Saturday after about noon or 1.
Mhm.
And so nothing will compete with the biggest crescendo of the weekend, and then the Friday and Saturday would alternate. So you would be able to attend the other nights if you wanted to.
Oh, cool.
So essentially,
No, it goes
all
back
happy
and forth.
on Thursday and Friday. They would be
So
there.
Thursday and Friday are evening, and then Saturdays are the day.
Yeah, at evening, they might, depending on how popular they are, they can flex them earlier and earlier. But yeah, try to hold it so that no one would miss all 3 days of carnival. They might be there Thursday and then they could carnival Friday and Saturday or something like that, but.
Or-
Pickleball.
So it's cornhole, spike ball, and pickleball. So that's where it's like, it's alternating where it's like, I want to compete in cornhole on Thursday, so then I can go to the carnival on Friday, and then spike ball on the Saturday morning, or, so you get to pick which one, so then you still can have the other nights available to go, be at the carnival.
Okay. Band and student marshals.
So.
Yeah, so we're gonna take care, me and my team are gonna take care of that one. We're gonna reach out to the principals and get their nominations. And then we'll handle all the things with the grand marshals as well.
Yes.
Okay, we need to set up, Parade Cloud. I've already gotten 2 registrations and just using the old link, so they're coming into the old one, but I can manually, not really manually transfer those, there's no transfer, I just type it all again. Which is not a big deal, I did it for like 9 months last year, but, I would love to be able to pick up, because right now, like on my login, I can see all of the previous ones, and it's so convenient, because I can like transfer and take it over. So I'm not sure, because remember last year, it was weird because there was a transition between Stephen and you, and so Stephen had already set it up.
Yeah.
And then you had set it up, and then, so I logged in, I don't remember how I logged in, but somehow like yours was not connected well when Stephen sent in. And I would love if it was possible. I can't remember now how, but remember it was weird.
I think
And I couldn't see.
Stephen was the owner of the account and I was a delegate and you were a delegate, so we could see our own and Stephen's, but not each other's.
And he hadn't added me because Vanessa was supposed to do the parade. And so he hadn't added me to the 2023 parade. And so, yeah, I think I was still able to see my other ones.
Yeah.
I
But I
think,
think, so as long as I log in and you put my email address, which is the same, hasn't changed, I think I should be able to see whatever it is. But we want to do it ASAP because
We need to open it.
out. People are already applying. I've already gotten several emails. There's a couple of bands that have emailed me and I filed that away and I will look at that later. So that's in my later thing. And I'm not sure if they were wanting to, we'll see, they might be the summer nights. So just a whole, just reach out. So I figure I'll see what they're actually asking.
So has anything changed that you're now the owner or behind
Pete is still the
owner?
owner of the Parade Cloud software. I had to log in as you, Pete. last time,
Let me
to
see.
be able to add me, to be able to. create
Yeah, so I think
the
as
emails.
long as, whenever you buy the new one for the 2024, I think that as long as you use my email address, that I should be able to, in theory, see all the things.
Cause I was
But
like,
you're
yeah,
talking, you mean the Orem parade at,
No,
No.
no, my elbow page too.
okay.
Um,
cause if nothing has been created, I'd rather you be the one that just like creates it.
But
I think we have to pay for
And
it.
then you have to
Same
pay
thing.
for it. Oh, I see what you
We
mean.
should create it.
yeah,
Okay, oh, okay, I see.
yeah, so let's see, I'm just like.
Is this just like a one time?
Yeah, you pay a couple hundred bucks and then
How much it costs, I have no
I
idea.
think it's 250.
And then you just use that one
And
and then you
that's what,
start it
it
again.
holds all the applications and then it allows us to like order them and accept them or deny them.
Oh, cool,
Yeah, and
perfect.
it's not be very convenient,
Oh,
like, I
it's just for a
can see-
parade.
I can see where it's possible to do it like on Excel, but.
No,
very
this, we are
convenient.
glad to have this opportunity to allow
Yeah.
for us.
So Pete, would you want to set that up and then send it to her?
Yeah, did you do it previous years with Steven, and you just, whatever, and you just put me on it, or?
Yeah, we'll just make sure that you're kind of like the admin. I think that's probably, and we'll add ourselves too. Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, and then once so we'll get that done probably like tomorrow. And so then we can start, maybe give you a few days and then start open the application. We can do a post about it. And then when would you like the applications to be done?
That's a good question. Let's see, I would like to have the application done.
Can we say like applications are gonna open the 19th of this month, so give you a week?
and I don't even need that long, really, like.
Okay.
What, like. Sure, that's fine, just
The
people
13th.
already find that the, on the Oremfest website, there's still a link, and I would prefer it to not go inactive, I prefer if they're looking for it, I want there to be something there. And so I say the sooner we get that going, the better, and we can call it, like, make an announcement or whatever, the social media stuff, like, make it official, but.
Could we do it the next Tuesday? Do you think you'll have it up and live by then?
I mean,
And then do a post on
an
Tuesday?
application, and it goes to 2023.
Okay, perfect.
And
then how long?
Let's do it. Let's say May 10th.
Okay.
Which is gonna be like complicated for some people, because they're used to having it significantly time than that, but I need it too.
No, I think last year there was a lot of
Last year-
rush and last minute, so I think
And
we need
last year
to,
was way less than the previous year.
yeah,
So
yeah.
last year I'd already pushed it back some. Heather, you are going to have some sponsors who are parade level sponsors. And they get a free entry. And I need to know, as soon as you know who they are, I need to know, and just you can even one at a time, I don't care.
Yep.
For a whole list, and then we need to harass them. If you're going to be in the parade, you have to apply,
Okay,
because Friday night before the parade, I
Does
don't know
not
what my
count.
thought is.
yeah.
Maybe it's because you didn't apply. So.
Can you send me the link for that application? Cause I actually
It's
have.
on the Oremfest website, right?
It is.
Yeah, so it should be like Oremfest and whatever applications, parade, but wait a few days, give you time to buy it.
Okay, I have a handful already, so.
Yeah, we can do it by Tuesday.
And there's gonna be some of them who are really gonna wait till last minute and we're gonna harass them. So if we say, the applications are done on the 10th, can we do our
Meeting?
how did you do this meeting on like either the 16th or the 23rd?
Yes, let's do the,
Oh wait, hold on a second, I'm gonna tell you when the answer cycle is. I'm not available on the 23rd.
let's do the 16th.
Oh wait, that's our Oremfest meeting.
Wait,
Just kidding.
one sec.
No, neither of us are available that day. We can do a different day. Wanna do it like,
Could we just do it? Oh, it's
Like Tuesday or
30th is
Thursday?
school. Do you have a conflict for just the 30th, the week
no,
before?
no, I just, are we pushing it too close?
I think last year we wanted it to be close enough that it was like super fresh,
Okay.
super fresh.
If
That's
Parade
what-
Cloud has gone belly up, because right now their website,
Let's just do the 22nd.
It's not living on my phone.
Yeah.
Are you okay with the Wednesday, the 22nd?
Wednesdays are usually harder for me because I have other things, but I could make it work.
No, yeah, you, Tuesday, Monday.
Are you thinking like that week instead of the week of the? 'cause I don't
Yeah,
like-
cause school is gonna be out the week of the 27th, so
Oh, yeah,
probably not.
that's Memorial Day too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Tuesday 21st would be easier for me than Wednesday 23rd was.
Do you know if there's a council? Okay. Okay, we'll plan on Tuesday 21st
And I
for
thought
the,
this was great last year. I think it was
Yes.
a great location for it.
I think so too. So I will get that on the calendar, on Gina's calendar, you vote. Yep.
And then the state presidents.
Oh, yeah.
We need to make sure we maybe bring them a giant Eater's basket when we ask. I don't know. I don't know how to.
I can handle
They're
that.
on the same page.
I can handle that email.
Okay, I think there's one, maybe a building coordinator for both of those buildings, and I don't know, but I think there is it. City council, I can't remember who now has a contact with the state president, but it's been a lot of years and those sometimes change.
Yeah.
So,
No, I will handle that email, thread with them and make sure we are very clear about having no other
which building we're actually playing.
power or parties.
If we would like to, I know the city has official liaisons with the church officially.
Oh,
And so-
that might be a good place to start.
I'm wondering if maybe Ryan or Pete, would that be you or would that be Ryan?
Probably Ryan.
Coordinate all the
Ryan Clark?
open house.
Oh, Brian.
Ryan.
Yeah.
So I think if we go that route,
Yeah.
they can make sure
Okay.
they're talking to the right state president, to the right building.
We definitely want to be the right building.
And well, that way they know this is very much an official city ask. We help them with a lot of parking for their house. We're asking for a day of parking here. This is, because I think that traditionally or historically, we've just sort of like, we found somebody who was in that ward who got the name of the building coordinator, who we could, go that route. This might be a little bit better. Okay.
Yeah, more official.
Yes, we will.
Are
That's
you-
what I was gonna say.
on that, or should I go to Ryan?
No, I can go to Ryan. Cause I still have the contact phone last year, so I'm just gonna make sure I check with Ryan. I'll handle that email thread and I'll get that taken care of.
Anything else from you in that parking lot, or is it the same as last year?
I feel good about it. I really like when the porta potties ended up. We need to talk more about the barricades, what our plan for that is, so.
Yeah, I'm still working with Matt and Bryce and Jason, and we're still
Are you just setting up those barricades too, or that's not?
They will be rented. So
rented.
it'll be a company that comes and deploys.
I've heard barricades yet, so I'm not allowed one. For a minute, I think it was.
Along the parade route in the highest density.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
spots.
Yeah.
The tent was good and all that kind of stuff at the same place.
Yes, I love where it was. Yeah, it was a great spot. It was a perfect spot.
The only thing is just make sure Diamond Rental doesn't put the tent so far back from the stage, like last year. We just need to make sure that doesn't happen.
Alright.
No. Why are you here, Tim? I'm just saying. Okay, if
I
that,
think it's Spanish speaking.
And golf carts.
yeah, golf carts have already been rented, and I got 10 of them.
What?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, wait, and one other important thing, and this is a really, really important thing. I need the city council to have a powwow with one another and decide. Either you're providing your own.
Yeah.
Or Liz is providing it, but we are not doing both again.
Was a train out of the winter.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yes, no, that is, so that's what I, in the parade entertainment, that's something I'm gonna be working closely with you because, I think we should be able to add a little bit more entertainment to the parade, and then I will be also the liaison of connecting with our council and making sure they
It's a
understand.
non-election year, so it is a little bit simpler, because the tricky part was they were
Oh,
going
and
through as a
then
council and then doubling back as a
Yes, that was,
council
I
candidate.
feel like that wasn't as hard as them trying to each make their own statements so boldly.
Yeah,
There was indecision, but speaking of trains, since people can buy a train, right?
Mhm.
I would love that for the student marshals, because lots of years ago, we would have had.
Sooner or later, it's gonna happen.
I love it.
It's like, because seriously, I think it would be, it's more fun than the.
no, I was also thinking, the baby contest.
I would think about the transport, move and park and leave some. Just for thinking out on the.
Tim said he was actually gonna drive the train for us. I was also thinking the baby contest winners to be in the train as well, because I thought that could be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it fits, it's kind of tiny trains, but I'm not even sure.
It's actually, you can fit like 25 in that train.
Well, yeah, so the student marshals alone is like 16, 18, something like that, how many?
16.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
The baby one is that for,
yeah,
and I will, and I do.
Is the train too slow
for the parade,
do you think?
No, I think it's not that slow. It'll be just as fast as everything else.
You should have that faster.
Yeah.
The parade was 4 hours long. If you want express, we were all pushing.
No, it just comes out of the senior center and just joins at the end. That's what it does.
Well, that's how we have to do 2 verses. Santa Claus.
We thought we had it correct on timing.
But then
Everyone's saying so slowly. But yes, we will have a train. There will be a train element. The train will not be at like the carnival or anything because it's too busy, but we want the train to be at the Hillcrest baby contest because we thought it would be really fun to have it. You can also go on rides while you're also waiting for in line.
Okay.
So.
And then I was gonna ask about, the tow trucks that I coordinated those in the past, are you taking over coordinating the tow trucks for the, Student Marshall Baby Contest?
No, I'm gonna still have you.
Okay, and then,
for
transportation for our Grand Marshal, have you got that covered?
I'll have that covered because I think John, like last year, we just went to the car show and we just like,
That was great.
we just
That was
looked
great.
out and we're like, we have that car and they're like, sure.
One who like had applied was like, I think we need more cool cars in the parade, this is my application, I was like.
That's what we're.
Write someone for me?
So that's what I'm working on with the parade entertainment. I'm trying to get all of the car show people to be in the car, in the parade. We wanna get like Harley Davidsons and get some motorcycles and the bike community, having like the bike community out there.
I think if it works
All our
out,
Marching bands, and
All of our marching bands.
I have those.
if you have several of the wide 60-person parade things, the crowds have to stay back,
Yeah.
and so. if
So we wanna
get
talk about
10 of
layouts.
them that are that big, we think the job of keeping everyone safe is a lot easier because.
What is your plan for marching band? Because really Vanessa and I both have reached out to all of the high schools and gotten the response of, no, that you're the first week of June and our students are still on vacation and we don't start band camp till later in the summer, and so we're not gonna do it. So, because I, like Orem does it, but Orem is all 3 high schools, that's one band.
Yeah.
So, we have a plan to try and like harass the high schools and we pay them. It's not, we don't pay them, we offer them money.
That's what we're,
Offer them more money? I
yeah,
don't know.
no, so that's my job, so that's what I'm looking into, of getting more bands and in
But yeah, they're
various forms, and so.
so hard.
what about the bagpipers?
I love bagpipers, to
Okay.
be honest with you.
All right.
We do have a couple of trips that would fall into this, really might have individual regional connections, you know, from those stage performance.
So Liz, essentially what I'm starting to do is that I'm researching and looking at these groups, and then I'm sending them emails to be like, I need you to apply. You're gonna be someone that we pay, blah, blah, blah. So
Love it.
we're going then that direction.
Sounds great.
And then we are going to very much limit the realtors with a pickup truck and a flag.
Unless they,
Yes.
Unless they're,
Yeah.
just no pickup
So
trucks.
if they're willing to make.
But no more candy is my entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Candy does not look like entertainment. I love that. It's beautiful.
Yes. So
That
we
sounds-
wanted to,
And we're,
And
and
then-
we could talk about coming up with a rubric.
yes,
That was in the works or that is completed or what?
that was almost completed, because I was almost, like, I was pretty much done with it, but then it was like too late and all that stuff.
24.
Yeah.
Do we wanna meet and look at that together or
Yes.
sometime in the future or?
Yeah, let's get Liz on the calendar. We'll complete that as well. So I wanted to chat with you tonight about it, all this stuff, and then start moving forward with the applications, because I didn't know when applications, if we were gonna start it later, all that stuff, but we can get.
I don't need to delay to March 1 if we need to, just to, if we can have the rubric done before we even accept a single application.
Well, I wanna accept the applications. What I usually do is I send out an email saying your application has been received. Look
But
for,
there's no,
look for an acceptance and then I'll like give a date. Well, I'll say, so I think what I'll do is I'll say application deadline is May 10th. Expect an email the Monday after. So like whatever the date is, well.
Yeah. I can get,
Put our requirements out before they apply, that way if they are a local realtor, we shouldn't pick on realtors, a local person that just has a pickup truck.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then if
They're
we
local
have the
to-
information of what a good flow is.
Yeah.
They can, before they submit their application, they can say, do I wanna beef this up and.
So
do it
let's
right
hold-
Or not, so they don't
So
accidentally
maybe
apply and then we reject them.
Your application has been received email could include that rubric.
yes.
Yes.
So can you give me a week to refresh that, and then let's not open the applications
Well,
until,
I don't wanna leave it like, I don't wanna kill the link.
No, don't kill the
So
link.
It can just still come to the old one.
Don't kill the link. Give me next week to send that out to you so then we can have it on there.
Beautiful, that sounds great.
Yeah.
So you were saying possibly create budgets down, we might be looking for something different or going back to.
Yeah, on what?
I'm hoping that it's just temporarily down. I'll check again in the morning, but it's not looking good right now.
Oh.
But there are two other options, it looks
Okay.
like.
Totally think.
You need more children getting burned.
I loved the cannon.
Food is so fun.
It was one
Oh, I
district.
love it.
Yeah. Okay.
I have one
Okay.
Okay.
Debbie's still on, does she have anything to add to the cleanup?
I don't know if there's stairs.
The one thing I will add is that we
Listen.
have. Mariah here has agreed to shut down the entire fitness center that night and the entire library that night, and those part-time staff will be scheduled to work the parade route and the cleanup. So we're hoping for a group of 30 to 50 staff that will be able to, like, again, the check-in process, we'll have a group of 10. We'll have 20 on cleanup, we'll have 20 on the parade route, and hopefully just have a larger group that we can reach by walking to do some of the tasks.
And then me and Laura are also working really hard on making it more desirable to help volunteer with the parade route. And so on top of this, we are working on verbiage and getting it out there of trying to get more volunteers, just in general as well.
Cool,
So.
very good. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most important part, no tricks this year.
I was thinking because of UVU, we were gonna go green. Green with that, but again, what do you guys think? I was just thinking, because if UVU is our grand marshal, maybe we go with like green.
That's fun.
Well, I like it too, because it's also invested in your future, so.
And it's money. Money is going. Wow.
Are they gonna be like the?
So you know the same material of the blue one from last year that everyone liked? So it's like a tri-blend material. So I was thinking about doing that one and then getting a lighter, like polo style, something that's not as heavy. So. But I have not done my research yet. I just have thought UVU green, and that's as far as I
That's
got.
the same for the volunteers.
I want the parade. So everyone that is gonna be volunteering on the parade route as well will also get a separate, like brighter, probably like a neon green. Neon green to really showcase that they are volunteers to clean up on all that stuff. So. Yeah. Something like that.
I like the idea of orange, because I feel like orange really like jumps out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will also, everyone on the parade route that's volunteering will also be getting whistles. So.
I love the idea of it saying the word volunteer.
Yes, yes.
Like giant, because I feel like you can tell that obviously this is a volunteer because there's go wearing this shirt, but I think having the word volunteer on it.
No, it's gonna be the logo and then a giant volunteer on their back, and it's not gonna be where the character cover will be right in the middle.
It's not really with the volunteer stuff.
These are different
These
shirts.
are the different shirts. These are just volunteer shirts.
Just parade route.
Just literally, it's for the parade.
Debbie's on.
Hello, Debbie.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I'm got a meeting and I'm trying to do this. So I'm excited to help with the parade. I've been recruiting my family for cleanup, and then I knew you talked about volunteers. Are we gonna, well, in the past, we've had Boy Scouts or missionaries or high schools. Is this something that Laura will help coordinate, Bascom, or is something I need to put on Just Serve, or just talk to everyone I know?
So you just missed it. So we have, Mariah Shirley has kindly, it will be shutting down the fitness center early that day, as well as, Bryce is having the library shut down, and we are gonna be having those part-time staff members come and work the parade route. And so we're probably gonna be getting around like 50 volunteers for you. And
Oh,
then
awesome.
me and Laura will also be working on like you said, just serve the right kind of verbiage of like, this is what you get for volunteering. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really fun. And so we're hoping to get, I really want like 75 to 100 freaking volunteers for this parade. Cause I think barricades can only do so much, but when it's someone literally in your face telling you to get back, that adds a little bit more pressure.
And then
That is,
let me hear me.
Mhm.
The missionaries, last year said that they are no longer carrying banners, or maybe it was 2 years ago, anyway, that they,
Yeah, they
they said, just like that's, don't, like, not.
So maybe that could be your family.
okay. Tell me how many banners we had. In my mind, they were like, I don't know, 10.
They're
Or
like
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
That's
those are
about
like
right.
10, so then you'll need 20 for one on each side holding the banner up.
But then you also have the.
Some are single.
The winner.
Oh, some are
ones,
single.
which most of them provide their own, but like the Orem princesses won last year, they don't have someone to carry, so then I need to have someone carry.
So I would say like 10 to 15 then volunteers to do just the banner.
Yeah, so can we peel off some of those rec and library things to be banner carriers, or are they only going to be on the parade route pushing people back?
I definitely want them to be on the parade route, pushing people back. So the volunteers that me and Laura get, that's maybe where we start with, where they're the ones that do the banners, but then the full-time or the part-time staff who are being paid to be there are the enforcers.
Okay, sounds
So that's
good.
another thing. They are being paid to be there, and that they're gonna be given the harder job.
Okay, thank you. Glad to know that. I appreciate that.
No, we're really excited. I think this year is gonna be a record year for our parade.
Amen.
A lot of changes. Okay, is that everything, Debbie?
Yes, thank you so much. I know in the past my husband has gone to the grocery stores and tried to get garbage bags donated. Do we have a budget for that? Can I just buy them? I don't really want to go big grocery
I'll take
stores.
Debbie, I'll buy that.
Macy's is so good about it, like the last few, how many years have I done the parade now? The last few years, like I just call Macy's and they say, yeah, and then they get tons, like giant, Macy's always given us a ton of them, and like, we could use the budget, but it's so easy.
Okay, that's
I just
perfect.
call the Macy's that I just ask for the manager, and they say like, sure, come Thursday after free, and I just stop by and like, the manager got some garbage bags for me, and I get this giant box, or sometimes 2 boxes, so.
Nice.
So let's do that, Debbie. We'll have you contact the Orem Macy's, and then
Okay.
if they don't end up giving enough for some reason, that's when we can dip into budget and grab some more.
Okay.
Mega
All right,
big
that was my question, is where were the volunteers, and do I have to beg and scratch for garbage bags? So perfect.
We can definitely find you some.
We had talked about getting those like wire temporary trash can things for along the parade route rather than just having the bags tied up to posts.
Waste Management has in the past given us some like cardboard boxes
A few.
that serve the same kind of purpose. Maybe we could reach out to them. Yeah,
sounds good. All right, well, thank you so much.
exactly.
Everything I was able to hear sounds like a great parade and a great event for Oremfest. I'm excited. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I got my questions asked during the whole thing. I was just wanting to write down all the applications and deadlines, so we're kind of done with that. And so I turn it to Christie.
Okay, thanks everyone for coming. We'll see you next time.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
That's real.
That is it. Thank you guys so much.